When the Israelis took out Hassan Nasrallah, they delivered a body blow to Hezbollah's financial networks also. So much so that soon you'll start seeing that Hezbollah army doesn't have any money anymore. And that means no salaries, which means we don't know what's going to happen because all these people have their own families, they have many mouths to feed, and this is disaster written all over it. It's just whatever you're seeing today is like, last hurrah, if you will. They're trying their best to somehow try and create a disruption which will force Israel to cease fire. In my opinion, this is what is happening. Well, I have the data. I'm going to share that with you using a slide deck. My small request to all of you to please like this video. Here we go. Was taking out Hassan Nasrallah in the headquarters building of Hezbollah in Beirut a financial blow also? Well, here is how it played out. This airstrike took out $1.5 billion of cash that was in that building, along with 2,000 pounds of gold. 2,000 pounds of gold, close to $100 million. So we have many people who have confirmed this, and you can see here 4 or 5 people who are confirming that this is what happened. $1.5 billion of Hezbollah's gun running and drug smuggling profits, and roughly $100 million in gold. All this gold got melted and all the money actually burnt. There is nothing left but rubble. What does this mean for the entire network? How did this network start in the first place? Well, Hezbollah's funding comes from various sources, including Lebanese business groups, private individuals, businessmen, and the Lebanese diaspora living all across the world. Other Islamic groups, countries, and taxes paid by Shia Lebanese also contribute to this. Hezbollah says that the main source of its income comes from its own investment portfolios and donations by Muslims. Well, how true is this? We'll find out. Western sources assert that Hezbollah's primary support comes from Iran and Syria, encompassing financial resources, training, weapons, explosives, and political as well as organizational aid. Iranian support for Hezbollah has fluctuated over the years, but it is believed from 2018 onwards, they are giving close to $700 million per year. According to the report by Jamestown Foundation, Hezbollah capitalized on the crisis in Lebanon and built a gold reserve and enhanced its popularity in preparation for a potential conflict with Israel. Many of Lebanon's citizens obtain personal loans from this entity that Hezbollah runs called Al-Qard Al-Hassan Association, AQAH, AQAH, giving the organization any gold in their possession as collateral. Just like, pawn shop in India, similar thing. This has become an essential source of cash for individuals in a country where more than 80% live in abject poverty. So where did the gold come from? Hezbollah's reserves are further augmented by engaging in gold smuggling internationally, utilizing networks built among the global Lebanese diaspora. Hezbollah's extensive international financial network allows it to inject significant cash into Lebanon's struggling economy. AQAH serves as Hezbollah's financial backbone by operating some 50 branches in southern Lebanon, Beirut, and the Bekaa Valley. And you'll see that these people even have their own ATMs. At a time when the Lebanese banking sector remains in deep turmoil, the association continues to expand while operating outside the Lebanese regulatory framework. So basically, this is a country within a country. Hezbollah is a country that runs within Lebanon and most of the time not follow the rules of the host country, which is Lebanon. Given Lebanon's ongoing liquidity crisis and lack of lending, AQAH has become an essential source of cash for Lebanese and has become a powerful force in the country's economy. In 2021, several of AQAH's branches began installing ATMs. What did I tell you? Automatic teller machines that dispense large sums of Lebanese pounds and US dollars to borrowers. The borrowers can withdraw as many dollars as they want and renew loans indefinitely so long as they can provide gold as collateral. That is the one thing that they will take. So now you understand how 2,000 pounds of gold came to be in their reserve. Although there have been reports of gold confiscations in response to defaults, these cases are limited due to the negative impact this would have on Hezbollah's public image. By lending cash for gold, Hezbollah is bolstering its asset reserves to prepare for a wartime scenario with Israel. Well, Hezbollah is also involved in international gold smuggling along with the Iranian government. In 2020, evidence showed that Hezbollah controlled multiple gold mines in southeastern Venezuela. In May 2022, Israeli intelligence found that dozens of kilograms of Venezuelan gold were sent to Tehran on an Iranian Mahan Air flight in exchange for oil, which the proceeds from this later got transferred back to Hezbollah. So gold comes from Venezuela to Iran, and from there the equivalent cash is transferred back from Iran to Hezbollah. By helping smuggle gold to Iran in exchange for cash, Hezbollah can lend this cash to Lebanese citizens. This system increases Hezbollah's gold reserves while playing a vital role for its Iranian patrons, who of course also furnish Hezbollah with an extensive military arsenal. Cash for weapons. Sometimes the weapons are being given free, well, because China is supplying them free, I guess. These measures are intended to allow Hezbollah to fight a protracted war with Israel as the situation arises. Hezbollah is running out of money right now. Researchers tell Voice of America that Israeli offensive from the last week or so has really disrupted three key sources of cash for Hezbollah. MTV Lebanon said the Israeli strikes have targeted Hezbollah's cash storage centers, including a large part of AQAH vaults, leaving the group in what we would call a financial crisis. Hezbollah is facing very serious financial problems now. They are unable to pay rank and file members who have fled their home and need to feed their families. This is going to come back and bite people in a big way. Common Lebanese citizen could go and demand from AQAH, here is the cash, give me back my gold. Well, these people don't have the gold. What are they going to do? Because there has to be certain amount of legitimacy about these operations. If it is not there, then they become like two-bit thugs. So that could be another problem for Hezbollah. They have a very high image among the public that they are fighting a just cause. In the weeks since Israel escalated its attack on Beirut's southern suburbs, while all this was happening, Iran used to organize regular flights from Tehran to Beirut, and these were intended for Hezbollah. These would not go through the normal customs procedures at the airport because the Lebanese could not enforce that. Since the time that Israel escalated the attacks on Hezbollah, the Lebanese government has asserted more control over the airport, and now there is no cash flow to Hezbollah. They're not allowing money coming in. So you can see that inside Lebanon, the Lebanese government is beginning to tighten the belt. Hezbollah's lack of cash is unlikely to stop its thousands of operatives from fighting Israeli forces anytime soon. That is because they have filled their ears with so much poison, so much hatred, that they will still come out and fight because they think that their life begins after death. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.